name is NEIL GARDNER, these are the ABCs of Audiobooks, and this is I can mean only one thing, iAnnotate. Yes, that ubiquitous piece of software, that app that you've heard all about, you've probably used or seen someone using, and I'm here just to basically extol its virtues, to be honest with you. It's something that's become a real go-to app, particularly for producers and for narrators. Why? What is it? Well, what it does is it takes documents, normally PDFs, but the newest version will also take Word documents and other documents, and puts it up on your tablet and allows you to mark it up in the way you would have done in the old days with bits of paper. It gives you pen tools, pencil tools, highlighter tools. You can embed audio files. So if you've done your prep and you've got pronunciations for tough words, you can actually highlight those words, embed a little audio clip of yourself saying the word. There's so much you can do with it. As producers, what we do is we use it to follow along the script as the narrator's reading, and then we mark up. Now, this is a really key aspect of the production side of audiobooks, and particularly going to be important for home narrators who are intending to send out their raw recordings to external editors, which is something I encourage everyone to consider doing. Narrators, just keep narrating, and let's keep the freelance editors editing if you can, but they're going to need a marked up script, or it's really helpful. It's better than editing blind. So what we do is, whenever there's a mistake, everyone has a different shorthand, but the general way is every time there's a mistake, you put a little diagonal line in front of the word where the pickup is taken. Some people will do multiple ones, so if there's 4 lines, there's 4 retakes. Some people put 1 line and then a number, so it might be a line and then 3, which means there's 3 retakes. But whatever, you can work out your own shorthand as long as it makes sense to your editor or to yourself later on. For things like, for myself, if there's like an extraneous noise that's in a gap or something, I'll put a little circle around it, or around a word which I think needs a little bit of special attention. If there's like an extended pause while someone's having a little slurp or a little just moment to back off the mic and just regain themselves, I'll put like a little straight horizontal line, and there's a few other tricks that different people use, but it's up to you and your editor to work out exactly what language you use. But that's really what producers use it for, and it means that the editor has a visual guide along with the audio to help them as they're editing. As a narrator, you may want to work through a script and say give each character voice a different colour, so using the highlight tools. You might want to write in pronunciations. You might want to put in different bits of narration shorthand, underlines and emphases and things like that. You can do all of that using iAnnotate, and it will embed it onto the script and then allow you to then export that script to yourself, to an editor, to a client, to an archive. I always recommend people link up their iAnnotate to something like Dropbox or iCloud and keep an archive of everything that you've been doing and working on. That way you can go back to it, particularly if you're going to be doing series of books. And it's a really, really handy piece of software. It particularly works best with the latest versions, in fact only on iPads, and particularly if you've got an iPad Pro or any of the iPads that allow you to use an Apple Pencil. Again, a little bit more expensive to get that pencil, but gives you finer nib controls. You can write finer details in, particularly worth the investment, I think, and repays itself. Now, there are other bits of software that work with other tablets and other systems, so this isn't the only one, and this isn't some kind of official endorsement of the app, but it is a really, really useful app that many people use and enjoy. And so if it's something you've been thinking about and looking at, then do definitely consider it. It really will help your narration, it will help your producing, and it will help your editing. So that's I for iAnnotate, and this has been the ABCs of Audiobooks. I've been NEIL GARDNER, and keep watching the series and get involved. Please do retweet and share and comment, and particularly subscribe to the channel, and just be part of this amazing audiobook community during these really weird times. So until I speak to you next time, stay well, stay safe, and see ya.